All right, everybody, welcome back. We're going to take a look at 8 quick integer addition and subtraction problems just to kind of get those cobwebs out from winter break. Okay, so go ahead and write down these 4 addition problems and these 4 subtraction problems on your paper and give them a try. And then I'm going to go through quickly, very quickly, and show you the answers to these. Hopefully we didn't forget too much over that 2-week break. So go ahead and pause the video, try these 8 questions. Remember, you can use the number line or you can use some of the various strategies that we have gone over and see what you come up with. Hit pause and then hit play when you're done. All right, looking at the addition problems. 5 plus 3 is 8. Hopefully we didn't get that one wrong. The second one here, 5 plus negative 3. If you use the integer rules for addition, when you have different signs, you subtract the numbers. Okay, so it's really 5 minus 3, which would give you 2. And then you keep the sign of the integer with the greatest absolute value. So if you look at 5 and you look at negative 3, you're going to ask yourself which one of those numbers is further from 0 on a number line. Which of those numbers is further from 0? It's going to be this one. So that would mean that your 2 is going to be positive. We're going to look at the same type of situation on the third one here. It's negative 5 plus 3. So the integers have different signs. So it's really subtraction. 5 minus 3 is going to give you 2 again. But which of those numbers is further from 0? Is it negative 5 or is it positive 3? Negative 5 is further. So negative is going to go on your answer. Negative 2. If that doesn't make sense, if I draw a quick number line for you, and I say that this is negative 5, well, if you're going to add 3, that means you move this direction to the right 1, 2, 3 spaces, and that would have you at negative 4, negative 3, negative 2. So you can use a number line to justify as well. Let's look at the last addition one. It's negative 5 plus negative 3, and if you remember from prior to winter break, if you add 2 integers with the same signs, if you have 2 integers with the same signs, you just add them together and you keep that sign. It's going to be negative 8. Subtraction, we had one rule, and that was if you're confused, keep, switch, opposite. Works every time. If you do that, it'll turn your subtraction problem into an addition problem, and you'll just use these rules. So the first one, 8 minus 2, there's no trick required. It's just 6. The second one, 2 minus 8, you're taking away more than you have. If you're not understanding that, then do keep, switch, opposite. Keep the 2, switch the minus to a plus, and then you want the opposite of 8, which is going to be negative 8. And then you can use the rule that would be very similar to this one, where you're actually going to subtract the numbers and keep the sign of the biggest absolute value. So really it's 8 minus 2, 6, but you keep that negative symbol. Same thing on the third one. If you're confused by negative 8 minus 2, do keep, switch, opposite, keep, switch, opposite, and it becomes adding 2 negatives. Be a lot like this one. It's going to be negative 10. And last but not least, we have negative 8 minus negative 2. Again, do keep, switch, opposite, and it becomes negative 8 plus 2. And that's going to be negative 6. So hopefully you got all those right. If not, have your questions ready. And once everybody's done with this warm-up, we will answer them.